seated. Hello. We are glad to be here. It's a life-changing weekend, and we salute to everyone who is here. I know somebody invite many more people, but they got some kind of excuses. Don't worry about them. Let them wait for a while. You know, one young blonde lady, she came to visit Washington, D.C., and it first time for her. She decided to see Capitol building, and unfortunately, she can't find it. Finally, she asked policemen, how do I get to the Capitol building? Wait here at this bus stop for the number 54 bus, and it take you to right there. Police told her. 3 hours later, same policeman was driving by same place and saw this young lady. She was staying on same place. He stopped and asked her, excuse me, but to get to the Capitol building, I said to wait here for the number 54 bus. That was 3 hours ago. Why are you still waiting? Don't worry, officer. It won't be long now. The 45th bus just went by. Don't worry about those people who didn't come. You're here, you're hero. We are Valerity and Nadia Solodyankin. Not long ago came to this beautiful place, to greatest country around the globe, and we still breed baby diamond. And I want to say to everyone, Diamond's life is great. Diamond life is great. In 1991, me, my wife, 6 small kids, and $100 in our pocket, landed to United States in America, and to start new chapter in our life. Not too long ago, my wife, she signed a contractor, and we became independent business owner. She started by herself this business. When I saw the money, I decided I need to help her, or she will spend all Diamond's money without me, and took all vacations without me. May 2010, we became breed diamonds. We are thankful to our God for this success. First year in the business, Nadia was alone. She was smart enough to do it by herself and not waiting for me. She was smart enough. And it was her business. What helped me to be smart and to start thinking by my head, not working with my arm. I had a friend who came to America after us, and he was smart enough to start business right away. He was working for himself from the beginning. He got convenience store and he got some other business. And one day I asked him, what makes him so smart? Why he is so successful? He said, usually I wouldn't share my secret to anyone. But since you're my friend and loyal customer, I will tell you, fish heads. I said, what? Fish heads. When you will eat enough, you will be smart. I said, you sell them here? Yes, $4 a piece. I bought 3. After a week, I told him, fish heads were disgusting, and I wasn't any smarter yet. You didn't eat enough, he said. You need to eat many more of them. I bought 20 more. After 2 weeks, I came to his store angry and told him, I just found out I can buy whole fish for $2. You ripped me off. You see, you're getting smarter already. I got good lesson. It helped me think for me, for myself, and use my head. And I start thinking, we can do it too. We can do it too. We have awesome upline, Dr. Wayne, Martin, and Carol, and Double Crown, Bill and Peggy Breed. Also, we have lots of good friends behind this black curtain from BWW team. Tonight, we would like to talk to you guys about how theory plus actions lead you to success. And to start think off, here is my Nadia, the most beautiful lady in the globe for me.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Very excited to welcome you into the Spring Leadership. Congratulations to you all for bringing yourself in this incredible function to recharge, to learn, to be around people who are headed in the same direction as you, to dilute a lot of the world's negative with all the great stuff you will hear this weekend. And this stuff is not just something everyone on stage read about and is such a good speaker that they were asked to try and motivate you. This stuff is what everyone on stage this weekend has already applied and succeeded with. The theory they heard about was combined with their belief and action, and it turned into success. What I would like to emphasize in the 2 minutes that Valerie will let me speak is a very important action: stopping the blame game. We're all so good at it because it's so easy. It makes us feel better once we've taken the responsibility off of ourselves and put it on something else or someone else. You cannot succeed in life or your business without taking full responsibility for your decision, for your actions, and ultimately for results. Let me say it again. You cannot succeed in life or business without taking full responsibility for your decision, for your actions, and ultimately your results. The blame game is a dead-end street, and it's not your friend. It will not lead you where you want to arrive. The blame game is so convenient. It lets you write off your struggles, your failures, and still feel good about yourself. But you need to stop it. It's not your circumstances. You weren't born in the wrong family, in the wrong place. It may have made the life a little bit difficult for a little while, but we're all adults now. And I promise you, there are people born into worse situations, with harder difficulties to live with, that have lived and thrived and prospered. It's not your upline. You may not completely click with your upline, but I guarantee you, they only want to see your success in the business. And they're rooting for you. If they're not helping you, so what? Go higher upline until you find someone who will. Or maybe you just have been in for so long doing nothing that you now need to prove that you will do something and actually do it. It's not the company. The company is amazing. It's honest. They work hard every single day to improve for us, for you, to make it easier to build a business. The products we have available to market are not something anyone can ever say, "Oh, that sounds shady," and you lose your credibility. No way. We have the best of the best. And the system is amazing too. Everything about the system is there for your success. It's not the economy. I'm sure you've heard before that many millionaires have been made in down economies because people start realizing it's up to them to create their future. My husband only finished the 10th grade in Russia. He wasn't allowed to go further in school because we were Christians. Some of you may be overeducated. You may have to set aside some of your knowledge that is getting in the way of making it simple for you to believe the business works, because it does. It's not your downline. You sponsored them, you lead them by example, and they will show you what they're capable of and get more downline. There is such an excitement when new people are always getting in. They bring in a fresh energy every single time. So none of those things. It's you. The moment you take responsibility for everything that is happening in your life, the moment you walk away and stop blaming everything around you for where you're in life, or more correctly to say, where you're not in life, you take charge. You take control. And you have the ability to create a better future for you, a better future for your family. It's a simple message, but a very important one. I hope you hear it not just with your ears. Don't let it go in one ear and out the other. You can succeed. You have talents and skills and the greatness in you that you have not even reached for yet. You can and will still surprise yourself. You're worthy. You're capable. You are deserving all of the great things that our business provides. You are deserving of a great life, happiness, not being stressed out, peace. You deserve all of this just as much as the next person. If you don't have the belief inside yourself right now to fully absorb what I just said, you can borrow my belief for you. Because I know that you can go all the way to the top and nothing can stop you. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Every time you don't feel like doing something you know you should be doing, you need to remember that. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Stop yourself for a second and make sure you comprehend that. If you don't do what needs to be done to build a business, you will have what you've always had. And if you're satisfied that nothing will change in your life, then don't succeed. But I am very sure that you will not be satisfied. So keep on moving towards the goals you have set. Other people that are not going to have the success you are going to have, they're going to stop. They're going to be inconsistent. They're not going to continue to develop skills. They're going to be discouraged. They're going to let their teams down. They're going to let themselves down. But successful people don't do that. Successful people do the things necessary when they're not in the mood, when their kitty gets sick, when it's ugly outside, when it's so beautiful outside. They do the things when they're not particularly inspired. They do the things not just because they're going to a convention soon or they're so fired up after a convention. They do all this year round. Successful people do when unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Successful people stay in the game and no, not the blame game. They play to win. This is the difference between you and everybody else. When times get tough, just remember, successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. I love you guys, and here's my husband.
Okay, I hope you see why we are diamond with such a beautiful and smart partner who has a rifle when my motivation is down. It's easy become today. I can think positively today, but before it was big different. I lived 31 years in former Soviet Union. It's long enough without hope, without opportunity to work for themselves, without any business for yourself. You can't legally do in former Soviet Union do business. you can't legally do before. Everything was belonged to government. I finished 10th grades in former Soviet Union, and where is my schooling end? For Christian people, it was no more education. And also in former Soviet Union, all guys, they must serve 2 years in the army or 3 years in the jail. It's your choice. It's your choice. After army, I met this young, beautiful lady. She came from Siberia to visit her relatives. They live nearby. And after dating her for long 7 days, I proposed. And in this August, we will be together for 31 years. Like Rick said, we love one person, me. She loves me, I love me too. And we started our family in Siberia. And in 9 years, we have 6 beautiful, chubby kids. I think probably because winter is so long in Siberia, nothing to do. After moving to America, my first job was for $5 in an hour. Soon I moved in a construction, and in 5 years later I own construction business. When I saw this opportunity, I was so busy with my construction business, and also I didn't have enough belief. Do you remember I came from Soviet Union? I don't have enough belief to help Nadia. It took a little while. It took a little while to change me. And also no belief. You know, one day truck driver, he came from his 2 weeks on the road. He came home and started look through old newspaper. And in one newspaper he saw the ad. Somebody put advertisements for Mercedes. It's selling for 200, brand new S-Class Mercedes. And he looks through, then he read it once more and put it aside. He don't believe it from the beginning. And he started reading more newspaper, and later on his mind start telling him, hey, you got number, just call and ask, maybe it's not joke, just call. And he said, who will sell for 200 brand new Mercedes? And he put aside. But later on, he still have inside of his mind about this Mercedes. Finally, he said to him enough. He want to know it's true or a joke. And he dial number and say, hello, hi. Hey, I'm calling about the Mercedes. I saw in the ad this morning from 2 weeks ago. It's still available? Yes. You are the first who call. Would you like to come and see? Yes, I would like. It's really only 200. Yes, it is. The man got the address, took 200 just in case, and drove to the lady's house. He arrived, and sure enough, there a beautiful, brand new black Mercedes S500 was sitting on the driveway, waiting for him. A lady met him and gave it to him key, just in case if he wants to test drive. He walked around, check everything. Everything was perfect. He paid to her 200, grabbed a key, took a title, and almost he drove off. He asked lady, he said, I got a question in my mind. Why you sell such a beautiful car only for 200? Nobody believe you, and I am first to call you. She said, it's a simple. 3 weeks ago, my husband left me for a younger lady. And he said, before he left, he said to me, you can keep the house, but sell the Mercedes and give me whatever it sells for. I was like many guys who read this ad, and I don't believe, because from the beginning it was for me too good to be true. It was easy to do, reach a diamond level. It was too good to be true for me. And today it's a big difference. It's a big difference. And from when we start our journey with Amway, it took us 10 years to get to the diamond level. We never give up. We made mistake, but we learn and persisted. But we learn and persisted. We put our time in it. We grow up to ruby level without any system. It was on Nadia's shoulder. So she did a lot of paperwork, a lot by herself. And we never give up, give up. If all you do is say, I will be a diamond, I will be a diamond, but there is no action to get there, it is fantasy, guys. If it's no action after your words, it's a fantasy. Theory plus action equal success. Theory plus action equal success. It's a right formula to success. We love you guys. God bless you. Go Diamond!